Tom ties the NFL record with his 14th Pro Bowl selection despite a down year for the Pats quarterback. Look who's back, a former Patriot himself. How we doing?
Good, good.
Stephen A., how does this selection make Brady look?
Old. That's what it makes him look like. It's clearly a situation where they gave him an award based on his reputation, not the season that he's having. Now, I don't think that Tom Brady has fallen off a cliff. I still think he's an all-pro caliber player, and he's somebody that I would want the ball in his hands with a championship on the line. I believe in this man. Please don't get me wrong. But the bottom line is, based on what we've seen this regular season, due in large part because of the inefficiency of others as far as I'm concerned, not him, the bottom line is it's detrimentally affected how he has looked. And because of that, I'd look at somebody like an Andrew Luck, who's clearly more deserving than Tom Brady this particular season to be a Pro Bowl selection. And I think it was unfortunate. I don't think it did Tom Brady any favors by selecting him to the Pro Bowl this year, because it's clearly an accolade or an award that was heaped upon him by reputation instead of production this year.
This is a debate show.
Yes.
So of all the words in the English language I could use, you just heard what Stephen A. had to say. I would say, to answer the question, how does the Pro Bowl selection make Tom Brady look? I would choose the word old. He is old. This is the way it is. And it makes him look that way. Stephen A. is absolutely right. The two players in two different sports who remind me the most of Tom Brady in terms of the way they were treated by the regions in which they played, in terms of more or less the status they achieved in their sport, and in terms of the way they were thought of, are Derek Jeter in baseball and Kobe Bryant in basketball. In none of those cases did I feel I was watching the best who ever played. But when you talk about greatness, they had this quality about them that you just believed they were going to win. And that as great as their stats were, you believed that they were greater than their stats. And that they were going to retire wearing the uniform of that franchise, even if it was unwise for the team. I thought it was a bad idea for the Lakers. I thought it was a bad idea for the Yankees. I think this is a bad idea for the Patriots. Nevertheless, they have that status. And Derek Jeter, every year he played more than a handful of games. He only missed games really largely in one season. He made the All-Star team. And the same thing was true with Kobe Bryant. He was always an All-Star. And Tom Brady will always go to the Pro Bowl. But we all know that this is an honorary selection. Of course, Andrew Luck is having a better season than Tom Brady. Of course, he's more deserving of the Pro Bowl selection. But Tom Brady gets the Derek Jeter, Kobe Bryant honorary nod.
So basically, it's the lifetime achievement. That's basically what we've come to an agreement with the Pro Bowl. Because, you know, with any metric that you look at, Andrew Luck has had a better season. And I think when people look at the Pro Bowl, you know, it's just not taken as seriously as it once was, and more people actually focus on All-Pro. You know, that's the one accolade that everybody really focus on is, did you make if you made the All-Pro team, then you're legit. So when it comes to the Pro Bowl, half these guys don't even play in the game. They'll get named, and then half of them will have an injury or so on and so forth, and then you have second and third alternates in the game. So as far as Tom is concerned, it's out of his control. He's a very popular player, one of the all-time greats. But unfortunately, with this Pro Bowl thing, is sometimes get to more of a popularity contest than who's more deserving of being on the team.
But guys, when you say honorary award, it makes me think that it's his last season.
No, I mean, Derek Jeter hit 270 in his third to last season. Then he got hurt, and then he had a good season. And he went to he hit 270 with bad defense, went to the All-Star game. Kobe Bryant was, because his usage rate was so high and he was so bad at the time in terms of affecting the team's chances of winning and losing, was actually one of the most hurtful players to have on your team in terms of winning and losing in the NBA. Was selected as an All-Star because he's Derek Jeter. He's Kobe Bryant. And in fact, Tom Brady's position in the NFL is even higher than Kobe's or Jeter's were in their respective sports, which are just about as high as you can get.
Oh, that's debatable.
Well, Tom Brady's considered the GOAT.
Kobe
Bryant is not considered the greatest player of all time. Derek Jeter's not considered the greatest player of all time. Tom Brady is by most. Yeah, he is an even higher status, yeah.